Air signs, financially, you might feel as though there are jackals snapping at your heels in the workplace or in your realm of daily routines at the moment. Look at that card here with the caution as the watchword, and look at all the images there. It does not look very happy at all. That Mercury in the 6th house means there could be news that upsets you coming in around your workplace. There could be sudden changes. Everything goes from night to day, day to night. In the blink of an eye, and you might feel quite blindsided. There might be some situation that has you feeling empty. There might be a sudden departure of a client that you've been depending on. Just something is going to change that you didn't really see coming. You feel maybe a bit blindsided by, and look at that, it has you feeling not only fractious and feeling like you've got a battle on your hands, or at least a bit of a skirmish. You might be fearing poverty and ruin, or just that you don't have enough resources that you want. You don't have as many resources as you want, and it just feels very difficult at the moment for you. In fact, you might feel completely pinned down by all the problems that you're facing at the moment. I did not want this reading to come out with quite this tone. This was supposed to be an encouraging look at your finances, but you're obviously going through something right now. So there is the issues there that you may not see around Page of Swords. Now this says to me, it's a good idea to do a thorough investigation of what's going on. Do some research, do some snooping if necessary, a bit of light snooping. Be curious, stay open-minded if you can. The thing you don't want to do is turn into a bombastic bully. The Emperor in the negative is just very domineering and very my way or the highway. And if you react like this to a problem, this could backfire on you, or it could just make things a bit worse. You may also have to be dealing with this kind of character, absolutely bullying, feeling like very high-handed and in control, and that might really anger you and wind you up and make you feel a little bit on the powerless side here. But lean away from engaging with this kind of energy, whether it's coming out of you or whether you are subjected to it by some big boss figure. The energy to lean towards. Now this is interesting because this card came out twice. This is part of my question of what don't you see or what are you nervous about? And this is all about balance, patience, keeping yourself calm, keeping on an even keel. And that card also came out of this other deck, same deck, different color, as your best direction. So that is saying this is a really important vibe for you to move forward with, is keeping your balance, keeping your cool, staying patient and cool-headed about this. Don't react. Seems to be the advice here. It is just regulate yourself, take the long view, keep calm, and see how things transpire. Let's grab some more cards here and see what else the universe wants to give you in terms of a cosmic pep talk or advice here on dealing with this situation. Yeah, look at this. Loss and lack might be really on your mind at the moment. So it is a matter of trying not to panic at this. Look at this, the answers that you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Now Gemini is all about communication, and that can be reiterating this call to ask a lot of questions, be curious, and investigate different options. Do it quietly, and Temperance there just says be patient as you gather all this information, because there is some way where you will get some kind of answer, you'll get a way forward, but just acting up and being belligerent isn't going to help you in the first instance. So it's a matter of keeping calm and writing it out and going, I can deal with this, I will deal with this, by hook or by crook, hopefully not using a hook or a crook, but your actions will determine your success in this. And so it is about being very considered. It's about doing a lot of research and not jumping off half-cocked. But there are some steps that you will realize you can take as the situation unfolds. It seems to be about being very cautious about, well, your resources, your spending, obviously. And also, I get this about your values and about your overall mood. So while you don't want to be negative and reactive, well, keep it in, keep it together. That's one of the readings I get from this card. Somebody playing their cards close to their chest. So don't let anyone see you sweat. Don't let anyone see that you're upset or angered. Obviously, if you're worried, share your worries with trusted friends and loved ones, obviously. But if you've got a situation that you need to come up against, you do have some kind of skirmish ahead, play those cards very close to the chest. Don't show anyone before you're ready what your plans are, is the vibe that I'm getting from this. There will be a complete release and a new beginning in due course. So things are going to change. They're going to set you off on a new path, completely new. You might not even really know where you're going to be going. This is a big adventure, and that might stick in your craw at the moment, that idea, because things don't feel comfortable and adventure is the last thing on your mind. But this is a big change. There is freedom ahead for you. So play it cool for now. Marshal your resources. Be very frugal with your energy, your time, your money, and also just your values. Don't go kicking up a stink, if you like, even if you really want to. Temperance came out twice, so that is balance, harmony, healing, patience, self-control. Double whammy it coming out twice for you like this. So even though that might be hard for you to do, that is your best direction right now. The answers that you need are coming. So try not to take a victim mindset. Be prepared to do some research, to stay calm in the meantime, and take action when the time is right. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. If you would like your own personal reading, go to my website. But meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.